Hi all my friends. We have moved from down below at the Box Creek Reservoir, and we have gone up the mountain to hopefully get away from a lot of the wind, because down there it was like a wind tunnel and so it was just pretty windy. We were in our rigs a lot, so we didn't really get a chance to do too much outdoors, but we did have a little bit of fun. By the time you see this, you would have saw that I got to fish, so that was cool. The other thing is we wanted a good enough area for Ken to be able to do his field day event that's coming up with the ham radio. So this area has great area for him to put out his wires and get ready for that event. So I'm going to show you around. It's been pretty cool up here. I mean cool in like, awesome. And the weather's been great. It's been, probably in the 70s. Sometimes it's actually been a little cool because of the wind. It's been windy up here too, but not so bad like down below or over by Kent's camp. At least over by his camp, he's sheltered a little bit more from the trees, and he built this really cool three-sided shelter, and he used wood that he found, down trees in the area. So never do you want to cut a tree down. You can use firewood or use what's down in the environment, but we will be having that or using that leave no trace rule, so we will be taking it down before we leave. The wood that we used for the sides and everything can be used for firewood, because again it was already downed wood. Always know what you can and cannot do in the area that you're traveling in versus forest land or versus a BLM land, okay? Because different areas going to have different regulations, so make sure you check that out too. Some allow gathering firewood in the land and some don't. So you definitely want to know those rules as you're traveling. All right, so I can't wait to show you around and my camp and then over at Ken's camp. So let's go take a peek at everything. It's pretty nice here. Okay, first I want to show you what I mean by downed trees. So trees that are already in the environment. So this area is loaded full of it all throughout the area. And see, there's more of it over there. All right, and so here is my camp. And then I have an incredible view out there of the hillside or mountainside, you want to call it. It's just very gorgeous here. I love all the green that's out there. It's beautiful. I do get blasted a little bit more by the wind over here though than Kent, but it's not too bad. There are days that I've had to stay inside a little bit more than probably over where Kent is at. But again, I could go over there, but if he's working on a radio or having a radio day, mostly over the weekend, then if it's windy, I'll stay inside. Okay, so unfortunately a lot of ATVs, as you probably just saw, go by, and actually a forest person just went by in their truck. But yeah, so it's a little traffic. There goes another one. Especially the weekends, it could be pretty busy on that road. But it's not too bad. Okay, and that's what it looks like the other direction. There is this road here, but it's pretty rough and uneven further down, so it's not one that you want to go too far on. And then this is my view on the other side of the van. And then Kent is right out there. Alright, so we're going to go see our base camp over there. And there's Milo. We're going to go visit Kent. Come on, we got to go visit Kent. Yes, and say hi to YouTube. Come on. He says, yep, I'm having fun out here too. Yes, sirree. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so that's the road that I'm off of. And then this is the main road that comes up from down below where the Box Creek Reservoir is. And then Kent is down this next road over here. And again, I have to be far away so my inverter doesn't affect his ham radio. But I actually have a little bit of the better view, even though he is blocked from more of the wind. So pluses and minuses. We are at about 9,000 feet in elevation, and I have been struggling with acute mountain sickness from being here, but I'm going to do a separate video on that and what I've been going through. So I mean, mild. I would still consider it mild, even though I've had some challenges. But other than that, I'm still enjoying myself. It's still great. Okay, Milo, come on, let's go. Oh, he's a sneezy. All right, there's my base camp with Kent, and I'll show you the other side. All right, so here is our base camp over at Kent's area. That's the shelter he made, and we'll get a closer look at that in just a second. And this is what I mean. He found this wood, a lot of long pieces like that, just down there. So that's what he used. And for the shelter. And then see how it's breezy out there, but we get absolutely hardly any wind up in this area. It has been about 45 at night. Again, days can vary 70 to 75, but if it's been windy, it can get cold. So he just used his T-posts and strapped the wood or the trees, trunks that have come down, and then he put the top post over, and he cut out a flat part so that it'll rest on top. An amazing job. So I was telling him how proud I am. He did such a great job. And then again, T-posts on all of the side ones. And then he cut again the top part of it, you know, so it rests on the side ones. And then he did bolt in just these side ones. So the ones that go like this way, he put in a bolt. So that's bolted in. And it's bolted in from the top too, from the top down. So it's pretty secure. And then put the tarps up on it. And the reason we did this is because it can get still a little bit breezy up and through here during the daytime. And we didn't want his canopy to obviously get crunched from the wind. So off and on it can be windy. But it's been dying down in the evening, so we still have been able to have fires. Wahoo! So we're pretty happy about that. And then what this does is it keeps you warm. Anytime you build a 3-sided shelter in front of your fireplace, it's going to help keep you warm. Now again, the wind comes from this direction, so it's going to blow it's going to blow, again, not too bad at night. It's just a little breeze. Or if it's really windy, we don't have fires. We're always careful about that. So then it just blows the smoke and everything that way, but the heat still goes inside the shelter. So it's pretty cool. I'm so proud of what he did. It's kind of cool. I wish we could take it with us. But we'll be taking it down. Again, leave no trace. All this wood, can be cut up and used for firewood. And it's what you find in the environment. Like those pieces there. All right, so that's our camp over here. Say bye. Never in the videos. Pretty here. We've had a lot of flies. The flies are, deer flies and stuff like that. But it's other than that, it's been the only pesty thing with them kind of landing on us and trying to bite us here and there, and then the wind every so often. Mostly windy in the daytime. It does drop off during the evening, so that's been kind of nice. So we have been able to have fires. But then if there is a windy night, then of course we don't. Okay, so, and then I'm way out there. Let's see if you can see me. Yeah, you can barely see me right out there. Straight out there, right there, in between the trees. Pretty sweet, pretty nice here. Can't believe it. I'm in Utah. They use this a lot for deer hunting. I guess that's what they use there. And we also noticed some corral that somebody built in the back corner. I don't know, maybe it's something they use. He thought maybe deer hunters. It's just a little homemade corral in the back corner. And there's another fire pit a long time ago. But it's right back by that tree there. And here's that corral. And they have this as probably their little gate. It's still hooked up. Yeah. I'm not sure. I guess maybe horses. Not sure. Or how long ago someone built it. I have to get this as I try to get Milo up to go out for potties. Come on, Milo. Let's go out and go potty. Come on. My back is a mess. I'll try to turn the light on, but oops. There he is. Come on, Milo. I set up the pillows in the back because he likes to look out the back. So my bed's not made. I barely, I've been up for a couple hours, but now I need to get him out for potty. And this is our ritual. Almost every day. He's 10 years old, and, well, this July, this is what we go through. Come on. You got to get up. Let's go out for potties. And you have to drink water. I almost have to force water down him all the time with the syringe because I don't trust, he doesn't drink enough water. He doesn't want to drink. He won't get up and move. And even when he does move around, he doesn't drink water until, like, I don't know, late, about maybe, 7 o'clock he'll start to want to drink more, and when it's like time to go to bed. But he makes it all night with the potty, even though he drinks a lot, and 7 and maybe one more time before bedtime. But, and now I'm getting worried because he really needs to get out and go potty now. Come on, you gotta get up. Let's get you up. Come on, get up. All right, I just had to share this. He's so comical. All right, I'm going to have to actually literally drag them out or pick them up, basically what I mean by dragging. Pick them up and get them out for potty. Come on! We're in a new spot. Let's go outside. Go check things out. It's pretty windy outside, so we're going to get blown away. I keep them on a leash when we're in conditions like this. Okay, I gotta go get them out now. While we were here, we got to capture the most incredible sunset. So I'm going to show you that. It was so amazing. It was just gorgeous. It was one of the best sunsets I've ever seen. So pretty excited about capturing this sunset. Okay, and then any other clips that I might have put together while we were here. Okay, I have to get this pretty cool sunset. I hope it comes out. It is just amazing. There's Kent's truck. And then I am over here. Okay, there's Milo. I want to catch his little prancy walk that he does. And sure people really love this walk. It's so, he's so proud. His tail is usually up. Come on, let's go. And he's like, look at me. Attitude. See a little prance. Come on, let's go. Yes. Oh, he's like trying to watch out for the bug. Let me get on this side. There he goes. See that little prance he's got? Isn't that cute? Hope I'm not too bouncy. Yeah, look at that. He says, I'm proud. Hey, come on, let's go move some more. Come on. See, there he goes. That tail's up. Yep. The show people judges love that in a show ring. Too bad he wasn't show quality, because he sure has that awesome little stride. Show stride. Yes, let's go. He says, I'm pretty in pink. Go look at base camp. Let's go look at base camp. All right, go say hi. Go say good morning to Kent. All right, here we go. Here's the boohoo video. It's all coming down. I was so in love with this shelter. I kept wanting to take it with us. Yeah, so all the sides are down, and now we'll just take the... Yeah, we can load it on top of my van. Yeah, I don't think I'll get good solar. It'll crush my solar. Yeah, it's coming down. It was so sweet. I just love that rustic kind of look to it with the, tree posts and stuff. Yeah. Oh well. It was really nice while we were here. Yeah. That's the frame. That's what he did. And then, okay, and that's held on by the T-posts. He did a really, really sweet job. Really nice job. Yep, all has to come down. The looks so naked, I told him without all the tarps around it. Aww. Alright, well, it was sweet. Very sweet. There it is. All gone. Now it's nothing but memories from the pictures. Bye, sweet shelter. Well, I hope you enjoyed our stay here. It really is a gorgeous spot. The only downfall that I had was the elevation, and down below and up at this spot was about 9,000 feet down below and a little above that up at this spot. The problem is I ended up getting and fighting acute mountain sickness. So Google that if you're not aware of it, but people that go up to high elevations, usually above 8,000 feet, sometimes can have difficulty from the high elevation. So it affects your breathing because there's less oxygen. So times it could feel like I had an elephant on my chest and then slowly went down to having a baby elephant on my chest. I was just out of breath for every little movement I did. It was just, especially down below at the Box Creek Reservoir, just any movement, I was out of breath. It was just, makes you tired, just, not fun. You're just really lethargic. And it did get better about after 4 or 5 days, and I did research, what to do. But if I didn't acclimate, they definitely say you need to go down to lower elevation, okay? But I did do better. I drank lots of water, a little more carbs that ended up helping me out, but I'm really in tune to my body. And if you're ever in doubt, go down into lower elevations as soon as possible. Don't put yourself at risk. Know if you're sensitive to elevations, what your do's and don'ts. Especially research this acute mountain sickness because it can be very serious. It's nothing to mess around with if you're prone for symptoms at high elevations. I honestly haven't been this high before, so I was surprised that I ended up having trouble, but also I'm on medications. There's certain medications that can cause more reactions with the elevation. So I highly recommend talking over with your doctor before you go up to high elevations if you're on medications. Research it too, and know about it, learn about it, and know what to do if you start to get into trouble. A lot of hikers and people that spend a lot of time in high elevations are probably more aware of it, but definitely travelers, if you do that, be mindful of it, be aware of it, and learn about it, and take care of yourself as you travel above 8,000 feet, okay? But overall, I did do better. I leveled out and doing much better. So it's been great, okay? So I hope you enjoyed the videos and clips from this area. And I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone out there for watching and for subscribing to my channel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and together we can make a difference with my favorite charities, Wilderness on Wheels and Meals on Wheels of America.